Hey guys, good morning. Happy Sunday. It's Daryl here. It is 7 a.m. here in Connecticut on the East Coast. All right, so I don't know how many of you watched the preceding video. I've been doing a lot of thinking since as I've been going about my daily workout here. There's a lot more to it. I think we all get discouraged at times. Sometimes you just wake up on the wrong side of the bed. It's a lot more than that. But, when you read today's headlines, day after day, doesn't matter if they're liberal or conservative. If you read today's headlines, especially if, you almost, like this, I make a job out of constantly trying to stay up on top of what's going on in the news. At some points, it can take its toll. When you see the stubbornness of some people to see things that are right in front of them, the anger and hatred in the country, in the world, sometimes, no matter how optimistic you are, I think it takes its toll on even the strongest of us. So I gave it some more thought, and there's a lot more to this. There's a lot more that I'm proud of this country. I'm extremely proud, and I want to talk about, there's the geography of this country, the history of the country, but I want to talk about the people of this country, because the last thing I want to do in that last video was to make it sound like I had given up on America. Like I said, we all reach low points, especially when it's been a tough year, and you read those headlines every single day, day in, day out, morning, noon, and night. It can take a toll. You get frustrated, you get disappointed. But there's a lot of good, strong Americans out there, and I noticed this: the common thread that wound between all the people I'm going to mention is their selflessness. They're willing to give up their fame, their fortune, their health, everything that they've worked for. They're willing to put it on the line to give back, to help others with less. And this is the shining hope. Because like I said, I've talked about what I perceive as Trumpism and this selfishness, this me, I deserve more, but there's a lot of good Americans out there. Let me start with the frontline workers, the nurses and the doctors that work with these patients every day, that risk their health to do their job. Where would we be without them? The tenacity, the will, their braveness is just, it's amazing. AOC, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, I'm proud of her. She could have just stayed quiet. She could have gone along, she could have easily not mentioned anything, but no. She stuck up for herself. She demanded respect for herself. This isn't about politics. This isn't about a particular legislation, not agreeing on some political thing. This is about respect and the way that you treat a woman. That could be your sister, your mother, somebody else's mother or sister. And she stood up. I'm in awe of her, how brave she was. And she demands respect, that she won't be spoken to in that manner, because she won't be called a female dog. God bless her. That's an American I'm proud of. The Black Lives Matter, the whole Black Lives Matter movement, and everybody out there every day risking life, limb, risking a bump on a good knot on the head, face full of tear gas, in pursuit of the right thing. In pursuit of an America that's equal to everybody. In pursuit of an America where we don't have to fear the very people that we hire to protect us. And it goes on, but right off the top of my head, and I'm sure I'm missing a few right now, but those are just some that come to mind. The people I was watching as I was working out, I was watching here in New Haven. They were painting this beautiful mural. All these artists were coming together. This beautiful mural of the Black Lives Matter, and it just made me think that, you know, there's so much hope and so much talent, tenacity. That's the word that keeps coming up in my mind. Tenacity. No matter the roadblocks that are thrown up, these Trump troops, and you look at the corruption with Roger Stone getting out of prison. Good people being shot in their bed. Meanwhile, General Flynn, Roger Stone, people that admitted to felonies being let out of jail. There's so much dishonesty and corruption, but there's this shining hope still in America. I know I'm leaving out a lot of people, but AOC, all the people of the Black Lives Matter movement, the white people, the black people, the brown people, the red people, the mothers, the fathers, the students. That's a great part of America that I am infinitely proud of. The frontline workers, the nurses and doctors, the people like Dr. Fauci, who just turns the other cheek to the people like Donald Trump that berate him and try to blame him and all this other nonsense. These are good people. These are people that bring me back hope in America. And I'm sure there's a lot more, but those are just off the top of my head. So no, I haven't lost hope. There's a lot of good people. There's a lot of great people in this country. And I think there's more great people than there are selfish, self-centered people. All right. You guys have a good Sunday.